Okay.
Okay, everybody, we're having some technical difficulties, so I think I'll just film, which is kind of cool. It'll kind of
It's very
seal.
obvious to me why this has become popular.
It's going to seal off the open energy.
Sugar factor that America loves.
And then I'll probably post it on,
in the consumer foods business.
because I'm still kind of live. I'm still in the live.
The world like sugar.
So I'm not like angry about it at all. Gary, you're a little bit over the top right now. Like it looks nervous. It's like old. It's not. You're. I don't know. Something weird as shit is going on because your shit was blurry, and I can't. I tried to get on Facebook Live. I tried to get on Instagram Live, and then I tried to get on Twitch Live. And I did get on Twitch Live briefly, but I had portals open on the TV as well as the iPad, and I think I broke the internet.
We can have a wine that I could highly recommend that everybody goes out and buys tons of. That's easy to find, which is
so I thought I'd just make a video instead because I haven't done a YouTube video in a while.
But it's a little. It's
so technically I am live.
Text TV or Wine Live TV is.
And then I just thought I'd shoot a video where you could.
This will probably give my father at the wine library or all the.
I don't like the fact he's calling it winetext.tv. I don't like that at all.
I see this as a very average wine. It's fine. It's okay. I understand why there's a hoopla around it. It's because most of you are not trying different kinds of wines.
Let me see. Do I like this?
Part of why Wine Texas TV is going to work. What my plan is after this episode. This was a ceremonial episode. I tried to do something you could all find. And then I did something you can all find on the high end. Then I'm doing the 2 wines I did for Wine Live TV. But going forward, I'm going to try to show wines on this show that are either readily available or wines that I think.
This is what you always do. I don't know why you're acting like this is a big deal.
Because that's what I think a lot about. Just like in marketing, I think about day trading attention, what's underpriced attention. I got into marketing thinking that way because of how I think about wine. There's overpriced and underpriced wine. This is not expensive. But do I believe that there are a lot of wines from Bordeaux or Italy or Portugal or Spain or other parts of the world, New Zealand, Chile, Argentina? Do I know that I've had tons of wines by the glass that are 12,
I don't know how many people are watching. I'm just kind of trying to stay focused on him. He's kind of rambling about things that he always, I don't know. I guess it's because I've always watched Wine Library TV. And I told us to go watch it from a new perspective.
This is an 85-point wine. Big shout out to Wesley Walker, former New York Jets great wide receiver. He wore number 85. To me, this is an 85-point wine. And for all
and just reminding you that I own California.
Like it's the one.
And New York City. And New York.
You need to explore other things. Of course. It's
and other locations in the United States of America.
You're drinking. But if you're not exploring other parts of the world, you're missing out. Or other grapes within California. There's a ton of Italian wines. There's Cabernet Franc that I think could be done well. There's just a lot of different wines. I'm not impressed. Okay. Let's move on. Just not that impressed. Silver Oak 2019 Cabernet, 94 points, James Suckling, SRP $100.
SRP is Silver Oak.
In the world. It's also widely available in most restaurants. This is really priced between $75 and $150 a bottle throughout. This is pretty much the premium version of this wine. This is the most popular cab, or one of the most popular that you can find everywhere. This is one of the most popular, along with Canis and a couple others.
I'm going to act like I'm interested in everything he's saying.
Then you can go to your big-time steakhouse, whether it's Ruth's
which I am, really.
Lewinsky's or anything that's bougie, and find it. And so I'm excited about this. I've had a great journey with Silver Oak. Some years I love, some years I'm bored by. I'm excited to see what's going on here. Brandon, let's go to you for a little bit on the sidelines. Where is Silver Oak compared to when I was in my heyday 15 years ago? Still as popular?
I know, I'm very familiar with Silver Oak, and I wish I would have used that label over top the other label because I really value Silver Oak, just to let Silver Oak know.
I think it's still pretty popular. The Napa is much more expensive.
I really hate that Brandon's on this episode. I wish that you wouldn't have done that.
Let's go to this. Now, again, watching, sign up to winetext.com, a deal a day on the text service. Tell me in Twitch right now if you've signed up for WineText. I want to know where everybody is. WineText.com. Make sure you sign up. Silver Oak Cabernet, Alexander Valley, one of the most popular wines in all of California. Let's give it a sniffy sniff.
Alexander Valley in California.
And the nose that has a little bit of a eucalyptus thing going on. This is one of more...
Eucalyptus?
I'm more accustomed to Heights Martha's Vineyard.
Opening the mind, I'd say.
Silver Oak that's given me this exact kind of nose. Little hint of eucalyptus. kind of like blackberry, black syrup on the nose.
So it's like really thick, like root beer.
Complex.
So it'd be comparable to root beer.
Really strong tannins, good mid-palate, excuse me. Name follows its reputation. Very oaky, very vanilla. I would almost call this like a milkshake. There's a milkshake.
So remember how I said root beer?
It's really like a strawberry milkshake. I almost can taste, what is it? What is that?
Whipped cream?
This whipped cream, thank you. I can literally
See, root beer
taste
float.
whipped cream on the palate. Very creamy, very dessert-like, very delicious, similar to the Josh.
So now, where would you pair a wine that's heavy like that? Do you think that it would be paired well with a steak?
And go Barolo, go Burgundy, go Europe.
It kind of depends on your mood, I'd say.
We're done. It's kind of like
because that's why wine is so beautiful.
Too much filler. It's
because you might be in the mood for like something a little less heavy.
Age, and they were so beautiful, but they just inject the crap out of themselves, and they look weird. That's what happens with California Cabernets. It's just a little too much artificial intelligence, and so this wine's over the top. And I believe
okay, artificial intelligence, he's talking robotic.
$75 to $100.
So there's not a lot of
I don't want to start off
variation
on this show. I'm angry, I'm upset, I'm disappointed, but that's exactly where we are. I have no idea what Jane, by the way, Jane Stockling, a tremendous critic. Him and I just do not agree on this.
He's talking about school. Yes, you're right. I agree on nothing about school and what you agree with.
Wine Text TV, do not buy or do not buy what I do or don't like.
I know, I absolutely get it, but we are sending the kids to college.
His perspective, I will try to over-articulate why I like them or don't like them.
And you can over-articulate all you want. I still want my kids to have at least an associate's degree.
Just because I like them.
It's only 2 years of college. It's not that big a deal.
And you must focus on what you
It's great on the resume.
Text TV. And the journey that I'm going to try to take you on is getting you to try new things that you never had before. That's what Wine Text is about. As a matter of fact, Brandon, I want you to send today's Wine of the Week. On Wednesdays, we do Wine of the Week. We're going to send Wine Texts Wine of the Week again. It exploded today. It was a monster. We've got a little bit left. I'm going to ask him to send it on text again because all of you missed today's if you're new to the show or to Wine Text. So sign up for winetext.com to get the same reason we love Wine Text. The wine we sent today comes from Mouton Rothschild, which makes $600 Bordeaux. This is from the southwest of France. This wine today was $20 by the case, $30 by the bottle, right? That's going to get people to try new wines. That's the point here. And the same here. Maybe when I say out loud, Josh and Silver Oak are, maybe you say, true, maybe I am getting tired of it. And maybe I should try.
Yeah, because sometimes you know how you like eat something every morning for the same thing for breakfast and you want something different?
I see 88, and I think that's me being kind because I'm in a good mood because it's the first episode.
And I'm watching. Don't lie, you know I'm watching. He loved my content today. You love my content?
It's just not there. It's fine. If this was $38, I'm like, right, I'm not paying $150 for that. Okay. We have to get another episode pretty quickly because these wines you're not going to find. I don't even know how you guys found them. So those wines you can find.
Somebody in the background.
Try them if you want to.
Annoying. Those women are just so aggravating.
We got to get another episode of 4 wines that people can find, and hopefully we'll find something we like here. But let's go to the.
I think these are perfect wines.
First wines I've ever had. This is the Vérité Les Désirs 2001. This is a blend of Merlot, Cabernet Franc,
Les Désirs,
Cabernet Sauvignon, and a hint of Malbec. Pierre Selma is the winemaker. This is very aged California. Please try this, Brandon.
I don't even know why Brandon is there, honestly.
Wine talk. Brandon, you were just at Wine Paris.
Yes.
You looked at hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of wines. That's why I love Wine Text. We literally look at tens of thousands of deals, Sid, to find 365. We send one text a day. What was your biggest observation of what you saw in Wine Paris last week?
Well, talking about these first 2 wines, maybe to Josh, for example, just what you said about finding other values on great wines and exploring from other areas of the world. Portugal, Spain, Languedoc. I saw a couple of deals that
Yes.
they put through in Languedoc.
So what Brandon's talking about is there's a text thread with me, him, and Jeff DeRose where I'm looking at deals. There's a Pinot Noir and Chardonnay that is
He's out of his league.
It's going to be well priced under $20.
He doesn't
for
research
French
and he doesn't
Pinot
have
Noir
passion
Chardonnay.
for wine,
You know, those wines, in my opinion, are $45 in California. Of that,
which actually hinders your business.
and by the way, in parts of France too, and Italy.
So it's up to you.
it's that
I'm just saying.
Friends,
It's one thing to not be passionate, and it's another thing to.
You're overpaying for the names, and that's just how the world works. You think of
It's one thing to be passionate and be illegally operating, or not passionate and illegally operating, or just operating.
In the chat right now.
This is based on your ambition.
Right now. A lot of you drink the same Pinot
Your
Noir,
deadness
the
of
same
life.
Chardonnay, the same, Pinot Grigio over and over and over. Did you taste it? Oh, you can sort of sit. All right, this is very stinky on the nose, which I love. I love stinky. It's
The
like
stinky leg.
topsoil from like a landscape.
stinky leg.
Working for,
Oops,
and
sorry.
honestly, not only does this
The stanky
smell like
leg.
topsoil, let me take that out.
The
This smells
stanky
like
leg.
topsoil caught in the fingernails of a landscaper that's been working in 101 degrees in San Diego and sweating. So you're getting the sweat and the top. And Crystal's face is she's like devastated. No, Crystal, this is what we like in wine world. It is stinky. It is stinky and it's
What time is it? Oh, it's 4
and
o'clock.
it smells great. Yeah, the oxygen gets through the cork a little bit.
She
So
likes
starts to
it.
funky it a little bit. So it goes from more fruit to less over.
I think it's a fun wine. It's a blend of like a party. It's a party. The party in the wine glass.
Ducks or Elon could figure this out, so you could taste along with me. I wish I could put technology on my tongue right now and let you taste the difference of what these two wines are. One is like cotton candy over top fake. One is very earthy and natural and real. And everyone's palate. By the way, sometimes it's fun to go out and have a rager and have a crazy night. And other times it's nice to have a meaningful dinner and a meaningful conversation. Sometimes it's fun to have dessert every meal. Other times it's nice to have a steak dinner. These are very different that way. Now, this is more medium body, tastes more Bordeaux-like, nice smooth
No, get
finish.
down.
Really, I'm glad wherever you bought it. That's a big shout out to that retailer because this has been preserved properly. Sometimes with older wine, the sun got into it, things of that nature. Very elegant. I like this. It's Bordeaux-like, and it's made like a Bordeaux by California. Also, 2001 was an iconic vintage. This was scored 97 points by the legendary Robert Parker, the most influential and important wine critic in the history of the American wine business. That's an outlandish score, which is why I started with these wines when I started this show. I don't know if I feel like it's rated that way today.
We caught
but this
something.
is
We
well
got
made.
something,
To me,
y'all.
This is a 93-point wine. It's
Gary
extremely
caught
good.
something.
How much do we pay for this? Do you remember?
Something big.
I think it's $300.
$300. So it's expensive.
Worth it.
Look, this is actually a great moment to say this. This is sentimental wine to me. This was the wine. I actually gotta go look back at the episode. You guys know which is the first of the wines I tasted? The one that we couldn't get? Joie was the first wine I ever had?
Desir is the one. Yes, I think Joie was Desir. You drank it and you didn't spit it out because you said it was tough.
That's her
Why
vibe.
didn't you guys tell me this is the first one so I could have symbolically done it as the first one?
You just did your thing. We don't like to produce.
I like that you said it.
You don't like to produce,
I
remember?
was excited for you to taste it.
Bye, Death Trace. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Sign up for winetext.com.
Do you remember why you picked these that first day?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they were so hot at the time.
They were so hot.
And we had just got
This is y'all going down.
I was dying to taste them.
Like literally easy shit that makes
And
so
look,
much like
You can go
you don't have anything in your heart
watch the first episode.
at all.
Actually, in the recut, put it up right now. I literally in the episode say, I think we got something. So in the first episode of Wine Under TV, 18 years ago today, I literally say, we think we've got something here.
Right.
I do remember that because I did watch the video today.
So, the reason I tasted these was I thought they were serious wines.
Yep.
And I was
And they were at the time.
and I thought they could get really hot. They didn't get as hot as I thought. But I literally thought about it today. Like when I look back, and watch this episode, I want to have serious wines of the movement that I was excited to be a part of, which was the new California premium movement that was a little more balanced, not the over the top, not the Silk Road movement.
We're here to
You know,
talk about
so-
wine.
Anyway, here we go. Last wine of the day.
It's called professionalism.
La Joie.
I mean, I can goof around and be funny and shit, but I'm here to talk about wine because I take this shit seriously. So that's the difference between me and all these people is they don't take life seriously, and I'm very serious when it comes to people's passions and respecting other people's space,
Same winemaker.
as well as respecting,
If you are watching on twitch.tv,
as well as respecting the education and the information and the hard work that it took to get from the beginning of this to where we are today, especially for 18 years.
this is about the part of the show where I'm going to answer a question.
They have no compassion. It's 18 years, and Brandon's over there acting like he doesn't give a shit.
People are going to start asking.
And then the other people in the office don't give a shit. 18 years, and all they care about is where's my bonus.
Like in the 80s, right? Or 60s or
Fucking
70s.
dumb
in that
bitches,
episode,
man.
Remember?
Yeah, 60 years old.
Yeah.
$60, $70 18 years ago. Now they're $300. So yeah, turned out to be an investment for sure.
Was on the Thunder Cruise.
Shout out to Mott. Jacob Josh was on the Thunder Cruise. Was amazing. A cruise of the wine.
I like the Thunder Crew.
Yeah, please.
The Thunder,
Keep an eye on there.
not the Thunder Crew, but the Thunder Show. I like the Thunder Show.
It's a little blurry.
Your eyes are that bad.
Yep.
My eyes are bad too. I can't see anything. That's one big challenge for this new show. All right, let's taste this wine. This is fun. This wine has held up stronger because of the Cabernet. This is predominantly Merlot. This Cabernet has a stronger backbone, and I like this wine better. It's funny. This wine is aged better, I think, of the two. Very strong tannins. 2071 makes sense. This wine tastes like it's a brand new wine all these years later. This is why if you have a wine cellar, it's incredible to be able to buy great wines and put them away and stick to them. Let me just finish this review. That's I'm going to answer a couple wine questions before we get out of here. Great structure, chocolate, dark chocolate, high dark chocolate, more than milk chocolate, like, you know, the good stuff, right? Not a Snickers bar, which is delicious, by the way, but the $23, you know, chocolate bar, you have to buy it like Erewhon, because it's like from a very small part of like Guatemala, handled by people that have lived on that land for 400 years.
Which are peasants to these people.
And blessed by a monk, that kind of chocolate bar. That's the
It's so
flavor.
pathetic.
Really
Those Erewhon
beautiful
people are
blueberry jam.
nasty. So it's called slavery. And that's what he's telling you.
SS Chris is here. SS Chris, I miss you, brother. This is so exciting. Think about the whole crew, Kahuna, SS Chris, all of you. Tim Affleck, think about all of you. Those are the greatest days. I'm glad to bring back the show. Wine Text TV, episode 1. Great structure, great tannins, very long finish. This would pair extremely well with many foods. This is a 96 point wine. Incredible value, even at $300. This rivals the, and wine's gone up. Bordeaux's now are $500-600 when they come out. This wine rivals that old wine, beautiful wine. So this is the winner of the day, the Joie, Lily Desir, the Silver Oak, and the Josh.
Ah, you got to get new staff.
Best.
They are
That
so
is
not
the
fun.
reviews for the first ever episode of Wine Text TV. Sign up for winetext.com to get a great wine deal of the day, every day. What questions do we have, friends, as we wrap up this first episode? And by the way, episode 2, I will challenge Brandon to give you 4 wines that are readily available and your types of wines that are available so that you can explore and find your favorite wines. Also, everyone, please sign up. Instagram, TikTok, and everybody on every other platform. Please sign up to
No, it's not
winetext.com.
boring. I'm
We
just
sent
getting some
today's
oxygen.
Wine of the week out. It was our biggest one of the year. We got a little bit
Tannins and oxygen. Actually, I think Silver Oak, the tannins in that, I can breathe.
What question can I answer for anyone?
I kind of like the Silver Oak, and like if you feel like you're sitting on the porch,
Tannins taste bitter. It's the thing.
like if you're sitting on a porch and you feel like a glass of wine, I think the Silver Oak is a great option.
And it's a real fact. Of course so, lucky you.
Sunday evening, and we had a light dinner. Let's have some Silver Oak at the end of the day.
Possible giveaway, maybe?
I want to give this to Tim F. That's who deserves it. Just give me a mark.
Move.
Give me a marker.
God, these people are so fucking stupid.
Tim F. I love you. For everybody who's wondering what I'm talking about, Tim F. and many other people, that are watching on the show right now watched me back in the day for those 5 years. I met many of them. I went to Napa with
Thanks,
Tim,
honey. I love you too.
which was lovely. Send that to Tim. Okay.
The goal which wine is great after a long day of bad meetings?
That is why I'm doing this show, and I'll wrap up with this. I'm doing this show because I want to help all of you discover incredible wines, predominantly in the $15 to $30 range. One thing that I'll end this show with is that many of you like wine and drink wine, and you buy a lot of wine at $12 and under. That's fine, and that's remarkable, and people are in different budgets. What I wish people knew is the second you go to 15, things change fast. So the $15 wines you can buy compared to $10 wines you can buy, the quality often, not always, there's tons of bad $50 wine, but the wine that you
Sorry,
can
I was
buy
very
is
enthralled. Actually, I'm
unbelievable.
going to hang up now because I'm just going to spend the last few minutes watching.
That I can never go on.
Thanks for watching. We were a side guest on winetext.com.
Anyway,
No, Doc TV.